Lists are usually trash. Most channels rank for clicks, not truth. Here's our attempt to do this honestly. Top 5 ranked, cited. The standard answer to which universities produce the most social mobility is Harvard, Stanford, MIT. That answer is wrong. In 2017, Raj Chetty and co-authors at what is now Opportunity Insights analyzed over 30 million students from 1999 to 2013, tracking family income and later earnings through anonymous tax records. They defined a mobility rate for each institution. The fraction of students from the bottom 20% of the income distribution who end up in the top 20%. Access multiplied by success. Elite universities fail catastrophically on access. The schools at the top of this list are not on any U.S. News ranking you have seen. Almost a quarter of UTP's students from the bottom income quintile reach the top quintile, a success rate on par with selective private schools. Combined with a high access rate, UTP's mobility rate in the Chetty data lands around 6.8%. The Ivy Plus average is 2.2%. UTP is a Hispanic serving institution on the U.S.-Mexico border in El Paso, a predominantly Spanish-speaking city with limited high-wage local employment. It operates on tight state budgets and does not appear on shortlists of great research universities. What it does, measurably, is route students from the bottom of the income distribution to the top. On the metric Chetty built, that is what a great university means. CUNY Baruch is the business college of the City University of New York, a public system built on an open access mission. It enrolls large proportions of students from low income and immigrant families, a product of CUNY's affordability and New York City location. Its business and professional credentials connect graduates to one of the highest paying labor markets in the world. The Chetty data rank Baruch among the top institutions nationally by mobility rate. The mechanism is clean access is structural, built into CUNY's cost structure. Outcomes are driven by the Zicklin School of Business and the job market it feeds. That combination, broad intake of low-income students connected to high-earning careers, is exactly the formula the metric surfaces. Stony Brook is the most clearly documented case in the original Chetty paper. About 16.4% of its students come from the bottom income quintile. Of those, 51% reach the top quintile, a success rate comparable to Ivy Plus colleges. Multiply those figures and you get a mobility rate of 8.4%, nearly 4 times the Ivy Plus average. The reason it works: Stony Brook is a research university with strong STEM programs and proximity to Long Island and New York City's job markets. Low-income students here compete in the same engineering and sciences programs as everyone else. And the Chetty data show their outcomes are comparable to wealthier students at the same institution. Pace University is the entry on this list that most surprises people. The Chetty paper explicitly names it among the top 3 institutions nationally by mobility rate, a finding that surprised commentators used to equating prestige with performance. Pace runs a business, heavy curriculum, charges lower tuition than elite private schools, and places graduates directly into New York City's job market. The combination, affordable enough to attract high proportions of students from the bottom quintile, located in the highest wage labor market in the country, focused on credentials employers hire immediately, is the formula the metric rewards. The prestige system ignores pace. The data do not. Harvard produces many top quintile earners. It just does not produce many from the bottom quintile. Pace does both. Number 1. California State University, Los Angeles. The Chetty data are unambiguous. 33.1% of Cal State LA's students come from the bottom income quintile. The highest access rate among major 4-year universities in the dataset. Of those students, 29.9% reach the top quintile. Multiply access by success mobility rate of 9.9%, the highest in the study. The Ivy Plus average is 2.2%. Cal State LA has a student body that is majority first generation, majority low income, majority students of color. No famous endowment, not ranked by U.S. News. What it has is a documented track record of getting those students to the top 5th of American earners. The prestige system refuses to count that. The Chetty data count nothing else. Pull back. The mobility rate forces a question universities hate to answer. Success rate alone does not count. Harvard's is excellent. Access rate alone does not count. Many open enrollment schools place graduates in low-wage careers. Only the product of both tells you how many people actually get lifted. The schools at the top of this ranking are mid-tier, public, and invisible to the prestige system. That is not a flaw in the data. That is the point. If you would rank these differently, the comments are open. Bring evidence. Until next time.